Every crypto market participant would honestly tell you that we're in a bear market. And that is completely true. But right now, there are opportunities every single day on chain to make money in this market. And I think you need to take it more seriously than ever. I'm talking about meme coins. I'm talking about the FOMO app. I'm talking about on chain. Right now, trading is hotter than it's been since 2024, and it's only going to ramp back up. I'm going to go over exactly why you need to take meme seriously, the data behind that, why I think that this fall meme coins could just probably do exactly what they did in 2024. But on top of that, the places you should be trading and getting your information. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. If you're new to the channel here on In the Money, I go over everything that you need to win across crypto, prediction markets, all modern markets, basically here on In the Money. And of course, check out our sponsors down below in the description. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. As Rand tweeted today, if you're still grinding in crypto every single day, you deserve a bull market. And I completely agree. But I think that there's something flawed in this statement, just to point out the fact that, yes, if you're grinding in crypto every day, but just waiting for the bull market, I think that that is, a little bit of time not well spent, if I say so myself. I think if you're still grinding in crypto every single day, you need to be trying out these new applications, and these new applications like FOMO, for example, have really taken the space by storm. And I think that there's literally a bull market to be had on these applications and on chain every single day. We see this right now. This guy, poor goat, okay? These are the types of stories that bring people into crypto, as crazy and sometimes unrealistic as they can be. But this is this type of stories we need to in crypto to onboard normies. You don't have to say, come trade meme coins, or, you got to be a hardcore trencher. But this guy literally went from, he got an airdrop, and then now he's ran this wallet up to $2 million. He invested $30,000 into this coin after he ran up his wallet. He's up $1.8 million on this coin. I mean, absolutely insanity, like 47x on this token. And these are happening every single day. We see an ex-Fortnite pro here. Saying, I've officially made more money trading meme coins in a year and a half than 7 years of being a professional Fortnite player signed under the best organization. Crypto is a completely different ballgame, and it's crazy how fast it can shift once you really lock in. So look, trading is hotter than ever right now. And I'm not talking about perps. I'm talking about memes. And this is what I really want to talk about, why you need to take this seriously. Yes, there have been people trading meme coins every day since even the Trump coin launch, and memes hadn't been really hot throughout that time period. But considering that we are really, historically speaking, at the bottom of the cycle, which I'll show once again in a second, and what we're seeing happen on FOMO and pump.fun right now, I think a big storm is brewing, and a good storm, a storm you want to be a part of coming up. FOMO actually just hit top 10 on apps in the App Store as far as finance goes. It's higher than 𝗪𝗓 right now, which is absolutely crazy on the finance App Store. So why should you take this seriously? So step number 2 of this video. The proof is in the pudding. Where the volume is right now is going through the FOMO app. And that is what we're going to talk about here in a second. But why should you take this seriously? So number 2 is right now the S&P 500 is hitting 7,700 for the first time in its history. So we see the stock market doing very well. We also see Bitcoin historically. Okay, I am just going to shrink down this chart so we can go kind of more hands-on here. So obviously we had the big bull run of 2021. That got all the way up here to about 67,000 all-time highs. We saw this big dip. Theoretically speaking, and by the history of the 4-year cycle, we are about here. So we're at this stage right now after post FTX. It did start to bounce, but right around here, this 29K level, that is about the period of the bear market that we're in currently. From August all the way to December, really all the way to March, it was nothing but vertically up only price action. And then at the end of the very next year, from September all the way to December, we saw nothing but up only price action. And then we see here from April all the way up to October the next year, you see up only price action. Now, history doesn't always repeat itself, but the trends here are pretty clear. That the time period 1 year after the top of the previous bull market, which would be around August to October of this year coming up in just a matter of months, that usually marks the official beginning of the next bull run. And if we see anything that resembles previous cycles and we see that run happen here to end this year, I think that on-chain and trading meme coins is just going to be absolutely insane as far as an opportunity goes. So where should you be trading meme coins? Number one is absolutely FOMO. I think FOMO is by far the modern solution for you to jump in and get all the information you need. Number one, do not blindly copy trade people, but what you want to do is you want to gather sentiment with this application, right? So on the main side, you can see this coin here, 𝗏𝗏. It's a $1 million market cap coin. This is just one that's gotten hot literally in the last hour or two. So if you're watching this, don't go buy this token. And if it completely rips, then I don't know. This is definitely not financial advice because this is a random meme coin. But for example, you can see on the side here, Crypto Gorilla just bought this 𝗏𝗏 token. We have Frank DGods buying this token. You can see if people actually start buying into tokens in waves, when that happens, you can see the liquidity live coming through all of these different tokens. Then you can click on the token tab and you can see here the trending. You can see most held, for example. You can see when something's graduating, going to the next market cap level. I like to use the trending tab here because you can kind of see which coins are gaining momentum, like this 𝗏𝗏 coin. This one's actually gaining a lot of momentum right now. Just this morning, it has gone from $4 million all the way up to now $8.8 million. And you can actually have spotted this money flow because a lot of people, here we go. I just saw one here an hour ago. Frank DGods put in a $53,000 buy on the 𝗏𝗏 token. So you can follow these top traders who have validated P&Ls, by the way. Frank DGods, he definitely is known for being a great trader, but he can definitely also nuke a chart because of the size. But regardless, you can see here over the 30-day timeline, he's up $300,000. Like these guys spend all day on these apps and they're absolutely crushing it. And I think FOMO makes it easier than ever because not only can you have your sidebar open on your computer, getting all the data from all these top traders and see the tokens that are trending. You can even see leaderboards like who is the most profitable. You can click on this guy, Aurelius, and you can see here over 24 hours, he's down. But on the 7-day charts, he's made $700,000. So a lot of these guys, it's all public on FOMO, which I absolutely love. And FOMO is gaining huge escape velocity. And I think that if you can master using these apps before retail officially comes back into crypto this time around, you'll be way ahead. These guys have 100,000 followers on these apps. And if you're using these apps now and kind of mastering how to get around and how to trade and when to sell, etc., you're going to absolutely crush it throughout this bull run. And even if you don't trade meme coins now, download the app, follow some traders. And then from there, you can actually, start to see how do these guys operate? When do they take profits? And then you can start to resemble it with just a small amount of capital. You can start with $50 to $100 in meme coins. And you can legitimately do some crazy things with a small amount of capital. If you are smart, you don't go all in on one play, etc. So I use FOMO usually just as my confluence, just coming in here, seeing, okay, these traders are hitting this token hard. What should I do? Am I too late? Like on this 𝗏𝗏 token, we'll see what happens. It literally pumped 100% in the last hour, which is absolutely crazy. We will see what happens with this token, but you can just clearly see the action, all these FOMO traders buying and buying, and then they post their thesis as well. This guy says $100 million market cap. You can see what people have to say about these coins. Let me go back to the alerts tab on the left side. You can see Frank says this won't end after pools goes live. Might just start. Uniswap is Robinhood's most important partner on chain. If Vlad supports pools to bring back Robinhood chain growth, this is the best way to do it. So people actually post their complete logic on these trades on FOMO as well. So it is not just a follow traders and do what they do. You can actually see what they're thinking on these coins. You can see all the data, 5 minutes, hourly, 4 hours, daily, how many buys, where's the volume. It really is probably the most well thought out application that meme coins have ever seen. And I think that this is a time period where if you can come in here and you can, follow the right traders and you have your alerts set up, you can really set yourself up well for this fall, which I think could be meme mania, especially if Bitcoin does what it has in previous cycles and rips towards the end of the year, 1 year after the top of the previous cycle. And also, if you're looking for places to trade with other people, that is a really strong thing to do. We actually offer a 3-day free trial in our group In the Money. And we have a native meme coin trader. He called this token just the other day at 500K. It ripped all the way up to 5 million. So a literal 10X. Like, you could put $10 in that token and it made you $100 if you were to sell. So, we're doing this every single day. We have an active community trading every single day, voice channels coming up, everything that you would need to trade with a community and actually, win with people that do this every single day. The link is down below in the description, inthemoney.live. It's $49 a month, but you can get 3 days for free. So if you're coming in here, you want to give it a shot, want to trade alongside me and my team with Memecoins and people that do this literally for a living, then jump down below, hit the Discord, 3 days absolutely free. And then from there, you can decide if you want to move forward with our group. But we have been getting absolutely tremendous feedback. And our caller here, 𝗬𝗎𝗆, is absolutely crushing it in the trenches. Also, if you guys want to follow me on FOMO, my profile is just 𝗧𝗿𝗱𝗲. I don't trade like crazy on there currently, but I do think I'm probably going to move my money off of apps like Axiom and stuff like that and bring them over here to FOMO, because I think FOMO, this is the new, like, I'm not going to say it's the new Hyperliquid, but like if this thing had a token, for example, it would probably be doing what Hyperliquid did. This is one of the most innovative applications we have seen come out of crypto. And also the mobile app is so intuitive. By the way, I have alerts set up, so I'm getting literal trade alerts right now on my FOMO when people are buying, selling, posting theses. So you can do this on the computer. You can do this on the go. It trumps all other trading apps. And I think that there's just so much opportunity out there in meme coins right now. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I highly recommend go down low in the description, download FOMO. I'll leave a link there. You can actually sign up underneath my link, save money on fees when you trade. And like I said, it is a bear market. Don't get me wrong, but I do truly believe that right now on-chain is one of the best opportunities, especially if you can find a system or a way that you trade that works for you. When retail comes back, when Bitcoin starts pumping and on-chain gets even hotter than it already is, and you take it seriously, now you can master your craft and really make a ton of gains throughout this upcoming run if you master meme coins and master the FOMO app. Guys, like the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more. I will see you guys in the Money Discord as well. Like I said, join 3 days absolutely free. Link down below in the description. I'll see y'all there. As always, trade responsibly, my friends, and of course, stay bullish, my friends.